Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio, where we are getting close to finishing up an entire week of nothing but UV resin and doing all the collabs that I participate in with only UV. So this time, I had this little pot right here. It's a teeny tiny one, and I have these little succulent things. So we're gonna make a little succulent to go on a little pot. So here we go. Let's put some UV in here. And what do we want to start with? Let's do, trying to figure out what color should we do the pot. Let's do the pot in disco. Disco's kind of a glowy, yellowy green. So let's do some disco. And we're gonna use some of these inclusions that we got with our kit. Let me see, I had one open here. Yes, this one. We have some stars we're going to put in this layer. Now, like I've told you, we're not going to just fill it up and try and cure it, because you want to do this in stages. So here we go. Here's some disco with some stars. Just gonna put it down around the sides as much as I can. My son just called me. He took the girls to get their hair done for, school, which starts here in a couple weeks. And they had an animal shelter out there with, adults and stuff. Now, my son had to put his pit down a few months back, and he's been really upset. That was his best friend, and he kept saying he wasn't ready for another one. We're going to cure this for 2 minutes to start. I'll just keep talking to you for the moment. And he has started looking. I'm going to spray some alcohol in here. And of course, where he took the girls for their hair to be done, they have the shelter out there doing an adoption thing. And he just called me, and he has this, they have nothing but puppies except for this one dog, and it's a pit, and he's all gray and white, and he's housebroken, he's kid friendly, he's everything. They were working with him with cats, which I have 3 cats, so that's always a concern. He doesn't want to hurt them, he just wants to play with them. So he will kind of chase, but my cats are basically, they're the same size as my granddaughter's corgi. So my cats are huge, so they can handle stuff like that. And I think we're gonna end up with Ricky at home, because Ricky is very cute. He is, and he's just a happy little pitty. So I'm pretty sure Ricky's coming home. Which normally I would be like, great, no problem. Except for we're still taking care of the 2 dogs from the kid's mom. So we're about to have 3 dogs, a pit, a corgi, and a doofus. The dog is retarded. I mean, she's a good dog and everything, and she definitely protects the kids. So does the corgi. But She's a little special. This feels pretty good, so let's just put another layer on it. But she's half Australian Shepherd, because she has the two different color eyes, and she's the other part of her we think is German Shepherd. She has all the coloring of a German Shepherd, and she's got the German Shepherd long legs and everything. But she's a doofy dog. That's all I can say. Let's put some of this Funk. This one's called Funk. It's like a neon pink. It's also one of the glowy colors, I believe. So, but I'm also going to drop just one drop of their white in this. My cats, I didn't know how they would act with the two dogs here. And my two biggest cats could care less. They're like, my littlest cat, Bear, who was the one I didn't think would have a problem. I was more worried about Spike, who's my long-haired big cat that you guys have seen on videos. I really thought he would be the one we had to watch, because the last time he was around new animals, he got really sick. I don't know if that was a coincidence or but he would hardly come out. But this time he's got the two dogs here, he could care less about the dogs. Okay, we're going to, I'll bring you back. I'm gonna do 3 minutes. I'll flip it and do another 3 this time. Be right back. Okay, let's finish up the bottom of this. With some more electric. And mix that up real good. And we're going to top this mold off. Spray it with some alcohol. Get rid of those bubbles. And okay. Spray it again. Okay. Let's put it under the light. We'll do 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. This has been cured, 3 minutes on each side. Let's do our little succulent. Now, this is a technique that's usually done with epoxy resin and alcohol inks, but we're gonna do it with this. So, I'm gonna drop color directly in. Just a little bit all over. Now I'm going to grab this bottle that I've had upside down over here, because it's the one that, and I'm just gonna fill. Not all the way, just a little. There's a lot of grooves and stuff down in there. So I'm gonna keep this one upside down over here. Okay. Just gonna make sure I got the color down in there. Alright. We are going to cure this 2 minutes. Be right back. Okay, let's do this last layer. Let me grab one of these bottles I have upside down. Okay, that one's done. That bottle is done. Okay. Let's see. That's looking pretty good. Let's go 3 minutes inside and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Let's unmold our little pot. Always make sure you turn your molds back over because you don't want them misshaped. So here's our little pot. Now let's unmold our little succulent. Hey, that turned out great. All different colors on it, love it. And it can sit right on top. We are gonna do some, let's get some UV resin. We're gonna turn on the light so that it's ready to go. Oops. I'm putting it over to the lighting settings so that it just stays on for us while we do this part. Now, I'm going to put some UV all over the little succulent here, around the edges. And we're going to set this in here, right there, right there. See if we can get this. We're just gonna rotate it. Oh, come on. He's not the exact size, but we can make this work. There we go. just gonna put some UV in some spots so that it stays. And if you have that bonding glue, I have some up here, but I'm just using the UV right now. But if you have that bonding glue, it holds really well. There we go, that's in there. There you go. Cute little succulent pot. That is very cool. I'll put that bottle back over there upside down. And we will see you in the next one. In the meantime, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Hit the black bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And don't forget about all those discount codes in the description box, especially right now, Bond Crafters promotion on their 1-to-1 epoxy. There's 2 of them down there. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.